How's everyone doing there tonight? This is CultFlix24 back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It's going to be a haul video, guys. I got an action figure, t-shirt, some Blu-rays, 4Ks. I did hit up the 101 Films sale, which I got good deals on. So I got a pretty good stack of movies there too. Box set as well. So I'll be going through those shortly. Let's get this haul video started, guys. I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get it started. So I'm going to start off first with an action figure pickup that I picked up at my local Walmart. This is the action figure of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I grew up a Hulk Hogan fan. I'm not the biggest wrestling fan. I like the old wrestling, like from the 80s and 90s. I grew up watching that. I don't watch the current one, but Hulk Hogan was my favorite wrestler growing up, so I decided to pick this up, and I did like when the NWO was there. Hulk Hogan kind of turned bad on this one, so this figure looked pretty cool, so I decided to pick it up. It has the belt with the spray paint, and he had the black beard and the shades and all that. He was really the villainized Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan. So yeah, this is still in the plastic. I haven't opened it yet, but it's the Hollywood Hogan action figure. And next up, I'll go with a t-shirt I got. I did pick up a t-shirt. It's Lucio Fulci's Zombie. This was from Terror Threads, and it does have the design with the zombie fighting the shark. I don't know if you guys could see that there. But yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes in a zombie movie. You guys know that from Fulci's Zombie, where the zombie and shark are on a showdown in the water. Pretty cool design too. I like that design. So I did pick that up from Terror Threads. Now we're gonna get into the Blu-rays. I did pick up a slasher here from Orbit DVD. I got Deer Camp 86. This looks like a love letter to the 80s slashers. So I had to add that one to the collection. I did pick that up for a good price. Next up, I got from Shout Select. I did pick up Who's That Girl, starring Madonna, Griffin Dunn. I remember seeing this movie on cable back in the days, but I haven't seen it in years. Love my 80s comedies, 80s films period, so this is one I definitely had to pick up. Yeah, this is from 87. Who's That Girl? Next up, I'm going to go with some 4Ks here. It's from Kino Lorber. I did pick up the 4K of Blown Away. Did come with a slipcover. This is from 94, so it's a 90s. I like these 90s action films as well. It has Jeff Bridges, Tommy Lee Jones. No alternate artwork on this. That's kind of a bummer, but yeah, there's an era there in the 90s where Tommy Lee Jones was just dominating, man. I'd watch a lot of his movies. And Jeff Bridges too, excellent actor. So decided to pick this up. I might have seen this back in the day. I just don't remember it. Blown Away from 94. Now we're going to get into a 4K from 88 Films. I got Anthropophagus. I hope I said that right. But yeah, this is an Italian film Italian slasher starring the great George Eastman. Love this film. This is an upgrade for me. I did have the Blu-ray, and I had to pick this one up. I just watched this film a while back on Blu-ray, so I'm gonna have to. It's a video nasty. I gotta revisit this with this transfer now, because this is one of my favorite summer horror films. You do get the original Italian collection art as well. One of my favorite slashers, Italian slashers here. And then you do get the 4K Ultra HD as well as the Blu-ray. Anthropophagus, probably slaughtered the name, but yeah, from the Italian collection on 4K on 88 Films. Next up, we're going to go with a 4K Steelbook. I did pick up the 100 Years Columbia Pictures Steelbook of Taxi Driver, Martin Scorsese film. This is an upgrade for me. I did have the Blu-ray, but I need to get this 4K. This is one of my favorite films of all time. Love Taxi Driver. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of Taxi Driver. If you haven't, I mean, give it a watch. It's a great film. Young Robert De Niro. Very good film. I love the atmosphere and everything in it. But yeah, it's a nice steelbook. I haven't opened it up yet, so it still has the sticker and all that on it. But yeah, that's from Martin Scorsese, Taxi Driver. Okay, now we're going to get into the 101 films, the sell haul I got. So I did get a pretty good stack of films here. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to start off here with a comedy I picked up. I'm going to Get You, Sucker, starring Keenan Ivory Wayans, Antonio Fargas, Isaac Hayes. It's a classic film, man. I love the Wayans brothers films, and this one was like one of the ones that started it. Great film here. Has that kind of blaxploitation action as well, mixed with comedy. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. And next up, we got another comedy here. I did pick up the classic Three Amigos, starring Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, Martin Short. Love this film. Grew up on it. El Guapo is on here. One of the fun classic villains there. Next up, we got a film I've been after. I didn't have in the collection. Toy Soldiers, starring Louis Gossett Jr., Sean Astin. This is a film I've been after. These are Region B locked. These films, you need a Region free player. And they were a hell of a deal. I didn't pay more than $9 for all these that I picked up here. So, hell of a deal. This is a film I'm happy to add to the collection. Another one I watched on cable back in the day growing up. Sean Astin. Classic right there. Toy Soldiers. Next up, I got Pray for Death. Happy to have this one in the collection. I used to watch these ninja films too from the 80s. You got Sho Kosugi. Yeah, it's a classic. This is one I haven't seen in years as well. Can't wait to revisit Pray for Death. Next up, we got another film I need in the collection. Gang Related, starring James Belushi, Tupac Shakur, rest in peace, Leela Rashawn, James Earl Jones, Dennis Quaid. It's nice little classic crime thriller. Was done before the late great Tupac passed away. My favorite rapper of all time and actor. Well, I think he was going there acting wise. He didn't quite get there, but I think he would have been an excellent rapper if he didn't pass away so young. But yeah, I like this film, Gang Related. Soundtrack I have on vinyl as well. Gang Related. Next up, we got cult movie collection of Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno's a guy I grew up watching. Has the Incredible Hulk in the classic series. You do get Hercules, Hercules 2, and Sinbad. 3-film collection. I don't know if I've seen these. I'm gonna have to give them a watch. Maybe I'll get memories of these films, because I did watch a lot of these films back in the day. But yeah, that's the Lou Ferrigno collection. Hercules, Hercules 2, and Sinbad. Next up, we got some Van Damme here. The Quest. Film I saw years back, don't remember it. But revisits definitely do. But I think this was a pretty good one, if I remember it. The Quest. Van Damme. Sticking with some Van Damme, we got here Black Eagle. Sho Kosugi again, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Film I did own on VHS years back. You got Van Damme as a villain in this one. It's one another one I haven't seen in many years. Revisits definitely do. I'm really satisfied with this 101 Films haul. It's films that are just my style, so really happy to pick up stuff. A good haul there. Another film I wanted in the collection here is Basketball, starring the creators of South Park. This film's hilarious. I grew up watching this one too. Director of Naked Gun. Yeah, this one always cracks me up, Basketball. Next up, we got A Boy and His Dog, starring Don Johnson, Miami Vice. It's a young Don Johnson in this. I have seen this film and I really enjoyed it. I like these kind of post-apocalyptic films, and this one was one of my faves. Boy and His Dog, classic. Next up, another 80s classic, which I did own, but I decided to get this edition. Runaway, starring Tom Selleck, Gene Simmons, great film. Another one I watched over and over on cable back in the days from the 80s. Not too many special features. But yeah, I did have a edition of this, but it was like a foreign. It was even written in a different language, so I wanted to get like a legit edition, so I picked this one up. Runaway. Next up, a horror film I've been after as well. House of the Devil. I have seen this. Love this film. Ty West. This has an 80s retro feel to it as well, even though it's a modern horror film. I could not find a copy of this anywhere, so when I saw this on the sale, I automatically put it to my cart. House of the Devil. Next up, I think this is 80s. 89, so almost hitting that 90s. Phantom of the Opera, starring Robert Englund. This was available from Shout Factory, Scream Factory, but I didn't have a copy of it, so real happy to finally add this to the collection. I don't think I've seen this one. I don't know, but looks really interesting. Can't wait to check it out. Phantom of the Opera. And last but not least, this is a limited edition I got. Brain Dead, another one that was available from Scream Factory, but I didn't get it. Decided to get it on the sale. I paid like $9 for this. One I don't know if I've seen. Have to revisit another one that might hit a memory there. This did come with a slip box and a booklet. I'll skim through this booklet real quick. Yeah, one I'm not sure if I've seen before. Can't wait to check it out. This is 90s, I think. '89, 90s, so it's right there. Brain Dead. So those are my 101 film sale pickup. I do have 2 more films coming in. They shipped them separate, so I probably won't show those till the next haul video I release, so look out for that, as I'll explain that. But let's get into a 4K limited edition here that I did pick up. I did get a Blue Sunshine from Synapse. Did come with a pretty awesome sticker as well. And this is a film I have on MediaBook, but I wanted to get this 4K with a slip box. Look at that artwork. Amazing. This is a film that I really enjoyed from the 70s. You do get a slip cover as well. Gorgeous art. And you do get the case here with the more well-known art of this film. You get the 4K Blu-ray booklet, and then there's their catalog. Synapse, they don't put films out too often, but when they do, man, it's a home run, man. Booklet, real thin booklet. This film I have seen and I really like it. It kind of reminds me not similar story, but like of Messiah of Evil. I don't know why these films just like they hit us like a similarity to me, not story wise, but just pacing, and because these are like slow burns that I mean they do pick up, but not everyone's gonna like it because of how slow they are. But I don't know, this one in Messiah of Evil, just they give me that creep factor with the atmosphere in it where it just like stays in your head. And that's why I really enjoy these films. I like films where the atmosphere just gives you an unnerving feeling throughout it, and this is one of them that does that to me. Like I said, as well as Messiah of Evil, those films just give me that chill factor. And that's Blue Sunshine from Synapse, 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray. Real nice edition. Now we're going to get to the box set, which I have for last, which I'm real stoked about. Let me get that sticker out the way. I did pick this up from Imprint. I had to. It's a must. The After Dark Neo-Noir Cinema Collection. And I do own the first 2 volumes, so I'm collecting these. So I pre-ordered this right away. I love these kind of like 90s crime thrillers. neo-noir type films. I've watched them and I've liked every film so far, so I'm expecting the same here. And you do get some films I really have never heard of, guys, honestly. Maybe a couple, but we do got Homicide featuring John Montenegro. I don't know, probably slaughtered his name, but he's the guy that comes out in Criminal Minds. The show on TV show. We got White Sands. This has William Dafoe in it, Mickey Rourke. And I'm a Mickey Rourke fan, and this is a film I don't think I've seen. White Sands. Also, we got here Crossing Guard, Jack Nicholson, Angelica Houston. Like I said in previous videos, I'll watch anything with Jack Nicholson in it. One of my favorite actors. And we got Heaven's Prisoners, Alec Baldwin. Another one that the art looks familiar, but I'm not sure if I've seen it. Got Under Suspicion, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman. Freeman, I can't even talk here, oh my god. And Monica Bellucci, the lovely Monica Bellucci, man. Let's see. Dirty Pretty Things here. Another one that looks interesting. Huh. These are films I basically have not seen, so. And there's a nice thick booklet that comes with these too. Yeah, these films are definitely like my style of films. I love these type of films. Set in the 90s with that like grimy crime atmosphere to it. Real happy to own this. I do own all 3 volumes. I'm real happy that I have those in the collection. And it's a nice set. I like how they do the boxes like this. There's a look at the box. Imprints, a company that is putting out fire as well. So that is that After Dark Neo-Noir Cinema Collection Volume 3. So those are my latest pickups, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone's having a great week out there. It's CultFlix24 back with a video. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe. Love to hear your thoughts, everyone. Take it easy out there. Peace.